Hello, beautiful friends. Today is a day where I just got up, pulled my hair back, and came out to the garden because it is my first day out here. It's going to be my first full day out here in the garden, and it is glorious. I've already got my hands a little dirty, been doing some leaf blowing, blew some of my buds out, and I was going to do my dahlia planting inside, and I thought, it's so pretty out, let's do it out here. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is I'm just writing on popsicle sticks. I'm going to write Sam's Club, and I'm going to write how many inches they get tall. And then this is a Dahlia lavender, so I'm going to put a D and then lavender. Perfection is the name. And then the other one that's in here is Dahlia Pretty Pien. Dahlia. This way I'll know how tall they're going to get. And then I'm curious to know, like, I got Sam's Club, I got Proven Winners, I got Home Depot, and then I even have our Straders Garden Center. So I'm curious to see how they do. And I just put Sam's Club and then Dahlia Lavender. Okay, so I just used my popsicle sticks and I got every dahlia with the name, where I bought it from, and how tall it's going to get. Because I'm going to put these in some of my raised beds, but I'm also going to put some of them in the landscape. I know, is this a 30-inch dahlia or is this a 44-inch dahlia? And so I'll know that. I also think I'm going to grow them in these bags, grow bags that I got from Amazon. I think there's 20 in this pack. I think it was around $20. Put them in here. And then what my thought process is when I transplant these into the raised beds or into my landscape, the dirt that I still have in here, I think I want to put some petunias in them, or impatiens, or whatever annual, and kind of hang them from different places. We'll see. And hopefully, like the petunia will go out and cover the bag up a little. So that's my thought process. Okay, so I'm going to put some potting soil in here. Just Miracle-Gro. And I'll probably put a little bit of perlite and some vermiculite in here. Perlite helps with drainage and keeping your roots healthy. And vermiculite just has, other little components to it that might help out. Okay, I'm not going to go all the way to the top, and maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I think that'll do it. One more. Okay, so we have our grow bag full, and then we'll throw a little bit of perlite in here. A little bit of vermiculite. It says it lightens the soil and it retains moisture. Okay, so I want to start with the Dahlia Wizard of Oz because it's my favorite. That's one right here, the Wizard of Oz. And it's a Proven Winners. And Dahlia Wizard of Oz gets 32 to 36 inches tall. This is going to bloom for you summer all the way into fall, you guys. So dahlias are amazing plants and they're beautiful. So let's get started. So they come in this little bag with dirt, And it was nice because this is the Proven Winners one, and they labeled, you know, each bag what they are. Okay, so this is what you get. You get a little, you know, clump of dahlias. And I already see a little node coming out right here. And I'll get kind of close. Can you guys see that node right there? So that's what we want. And so this is the tuber, and this is the neck, and that is the node. And I'm only seeing one node on this one, because sometimes you can 2 plants out of one grouping, but for this one we're just gonna go with what we got. We're gonna, you know, plop it down in there. You want to go with your neck up and your node up. And I'm going to kind of slightly tilt this to where I see the node. And I hope you guys can see that. So we just kind of got it in there. I'm going to lightly cover around it. And normally with dahlia tubers, I'm not going to cover up everything really tightly because I want them to have the sunlight to get going. And that will do it for us. So then I'll put my little stick that says Dahlia Wizard of Oz. And we'll go, I'm probably going to take them inside. Not probably, I am going to take them inside because, you know, we're Ohio and we still have quite a few days that will get below the 32-degree mark at night. So until our last frost date, which is normally around April 30th, these babies will stay inside. Okay, so our next one that we're going to do is the Dahlia Border Blend. I got these at Sam's Club. And what is so cool about these is look. Oh my goodness. Look at, they already have like the roots starting. So that's great, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of like go through, and what I don't want is like, see this little piece, it's about ready to fall off. I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of this one. And that one there was just barely hanging on. So I think the rest of it's going to be fine. And what I decided on these are the smaller border ones. So I think I'm going to put 2 in each container. And so we'll plant, of course, here's the node, and this is the neck, and then this is the tuber here. So we'll plant all this shooting up to the sky. Can you guys see that? Okay, so right like that, and then we'll just cover. I'm not going to cover the whole node. I'm going to let, you know, the sunlight get to that one. And this one here, okay, I do see a node coming out right there. And I was hoping that maybe I could get 2 out of one plant. And I'm not seeing that. So this one's hanging on by the very slightest bit, and this one is going to need to get cut off too. You just kind of want to go through and, okay, I'm going to cut this off right here. And hopefully this could be a 3rd plant because I see another eye coming off right here. So I'm going to come up here, cut that off, and I'll get up close and you guys can see this little tiny eye starting right there. So we may be able to get another plant out of this one. All right, so neck up, the node up, and you know, you can plant them kind of sideways if you need to. There we go. So these are the border blend. So I'll put my little border blend in there. All right, we're gonna do this one next. This one is from Home Depot, Vigoro, and it's a lilac thyme and a Prince of Orange. And I get one bag with this, so I'm probably not going to know which one is which. So there's our first clump there. And I am not seeing an eye on this one at all. But we're going to go ahead and plant it. And hopefully something will come. I'll be honest with you, these feel very dry to me. And like I said, I'm not seeing any eyes. So we will see. And that's sort of why I'm wanting to, like this was Home Depot, you know, $9.98 for 2 of them. So, but dahlias are pretty resilient, so I'm still hoping that we'll get something out of this. Okay. And then put our little sticks in there. Guys, look how pretty. Okay, now this one is a dinner plate dahlia, and the reason they call them dinner plates is the flower dimension is supposed to be the size of a dinner plate, and they do get big, you guys. This one's going to get about 44 inches tall. I'll put probably one of these in my raised bed and one of them in my landscape. And this came from Straders, our local nursery. So I'm going to see what we got here. Wow, that one's like a weird clump. Okay. I'm not seeing an eye on this one either. Well, maybe something little coming out there. So we're going to go ahead and plant it though. We're going to plant it with the neck coming up. And then another little clump here. And I do sort of see a little something coming right here. I think I'm gonna cut that piece off because it's just kind of hanging. All right, I'm gonna show you one more because I think these are gorgeous. They're Sam's Club, and they're a Dahlia Lavender Perfection and a Dahlia Pretty Pine or Pien. They're going to grow 36 to 48 inches tall, and I just thought the colors were beautiful. I love that purple and pink mixed together. So we have our bag already filled. And this one, oh yes, so this one they did tell us what they are. So this is the Dahlia Lavender. Okay. Just gonna pop it in there. I'm gonna try to get all 3. Oh, there's a note on that one. That's a great sign. And there's a note on this one. That makes me happy. Okay, I'm going to cover that up with a little bit of dirt, and I'll show you where I end up putting these. Just took a moment so you guys could hear the bird chirping. But I got most of my dahlias planted, and I ran out of dirt. So I will get these watered in really well, and then I'll show you where I'm going to store them in my sunroom, you guys. I'm so excited to get these planted. And I hope this helped you. If you did not know how to plant a dahlia tuber, I hope that I helped you, and you go find a dahlia tuber and go find your passion today. Have a great week, everybody. I wanted to show you guys where the dahlias are going to live for a few days. I have them here in my second kitchen. In old homes, you have two kitchens, you know, and two staircases, you know, the back staircase. But I'm gonna leave my dahlias here so that I can keep them nice and watered. And my other excuse is that I need to clean my sunroom out.